So there's number. So hello guys, welcome back. So there are cropping system and cropping type. So let's learn about cropping system and cropping type. Cropping system. The a cropping system is a system that handles the species of crop grown in field and the order of cultivation. Cropping system is a system that handles the species of crop grown in field and the order of cultivation. Even with the same crop, the cultivation season and method may be different. Even with the same crop, the cultivation season and method may be different. This is called cropping type. For example, in leaf vegetable and root vegetables such as cabbage and radish, there are spring sowing cultivation, summer sowing cultivation, and autumn sowing cultivation, which differ in seedling and harvest rate. So, for example, leaf vegetable and root vegetables such as cabbage and radish. There are three types of sowing cultivation. Sowing, you are putting the seed in the ground. Sowing means you are putting the seed in the ground. So spring and summer and autumn sowing cultivation, which differ in seedling and harvesting period. In addition, tomato and cucumber are also grown by forcing cultivation method, which advances the harvest time compared to open field normal season cultivation, and also by delayed cultivation method, and also by delayed cultivation method, and also by delayed cultivation method. In addition, delayed we delay the harvest time. Example of cropping type: forcing cultivating greenhouse from 9 months. We have to start from 9 months, and then forcing cultivating greenhouse. Open field, we have to if you 4 months to sow, and then normal seed cultivation. Delayed cultivation greenhouse from 7 months. Sowing, we have to for the greenhouse is 9 months. 4 months open field, 4 months. 9 delayed cultivation. Autumn cultivation, winter cultivation, winter, autumn, summer. Sowing. The work of sowing seed is called sowing. Moisture, temperature, oxygen are also essential for general germination of seed. There are three conditions required for germination. The seed are covered with soil to ensure three conditions for germination. Some seeds germinate easily when exposed to light, photoplastic, while others germinate poorly when exposed to light, negative photoplastic seed. Photoplastic seed should be covered thinly with soil. Negative photoplastic seed should be covered thickly with soil. So there are some seed there are some seed which germinate easily when exposed to sunlight. They are photoplastic, and then seed that germinate poorly when exposed to light. That is negative photoplastic. So photoplastic seed should be covered thinly. It should be covered thinly, and the negative photoplastic seed it should be covered thickly. Direct sowing. Direct sowing means sowing directly into the field. Root vegetables such as radish and carrot are directly sown. So direct sowing. Sowing, direct sowing. Agriculture today and machinery for sowing. Hands seeder. You have to use in hand seeder. You have to use hand, and then seeder you can fit it in some kind of tractor or something. Thinning. In direct sowing cultivation, thinning is carried out. Thinning is to create proper space between the seedling by removing any seed that are damaged by pest, deformed seedling, and extra seedling. Leaf behind. So the leaf that is straight, that is erect, should be left behind. While look, if in a certain time the leaf is still small, then it should be taken out. If the leaf is spinally grown, then it should be taken out. If the seed is deformed or something like or wormy leaf, it should be taken out. In densely planted, look, the erect one is okay, but if you are planted densely, then the certain space should be there. You should take out the middle one, and then the two plants should have the proper space. Rising of seeding and planting. Rising of seeding. Sowing and growing seedling in different place for field is called rising of seedling. Place where seedling are raised is called nursery bed. The place where seedlings are raised is called nursery bed. Raising of seedling is used for fruit, vegetable, tomato, cucumber, etc., and leafy vegetable, cabbage, lettuce, etc. Advantages of raising seedling: we can protect seedling from weather changes or rain and wind and disease and pest. We can prepare healthy and evenly grown seedling. We can grow the other crop in a field by shortening the cultivated period of crop. You can raise seedling efficiently in a small area. Raising of seedling. So if it's carried out, then there are four advantages. So you can see here. Planting. Planting is to plant seedling in a field. The growth stage suitable for planting and the space between seedling interrow spacing differ among crop species. There are two methods: planting using machine by hand. Interrow spacing, transplanter, and planting. So the characteristics of machine planting and hand planting. The method used in machine and the method used by hand. And you can plant seedling over large area in short time. The disadvantages is advanced techniques such as uniform seedling growth are required. So the seedling should be grow. So seedling growth should be uniform. And when you are planting by hand, you can plant seedling reliably. It doesn't cost anything. It's free of cost. Only the labor cost is applied, and this advantage it take time to plant and require hard work to bend down. So you have to bend down and plant a seedling. So it requires some time. So this is the important. You have to learn this. This is important one. How to plant seedling in a pot. The photo will come in exam, and then we have to tick the right one. So number one, you have to you have to do it upside down and then take out the plant, and then the label should be accurate with the field. How to plug? If you are plugging, then how to plant plug seedling. So while in the interrow interrow spacing in middle, it should be middle of the ridge, and then plant is little deeper is preferred. Look, not above, not in the oblique. It should be little deeper, little bit deeper.